Hello, everyone. Halloween is a very strange holiday. Personally, I don't understand it. I don't know, kids worshiping ghosts, pretending to be devils. Things on TV that are completely inappropriate for younger viewers. Things like the following
5 minutes.
Nothing seems to bother my kids, but tonight's show, which I totally wash my hands of, is really scary. So if you have sensitive children, maybe you should tuck them into bed early tonight instead of writing us angry letters tomorrow. Thanks for your attention.
Scared you, didn't we? In celebration of our favorite shared, not so much a holiday season, we wanted to do a really fun celebration video about some extra spooky sets that LEGO have produced over the years, and some small tidbits about why you should consider buying the LEGO Stranger Things house now before it's too late.
Starting off this list is the ScoobyDoo line released in 2015. The gang may all be split up so you can spend all of your money trying to collect them, or be like us and tragically wait years after retirement and pay even more to get them. But these sets have it all. Scary zombies, a skull-shaped lighthouse rock, man-eating plants. Our personal favourite is the Mystery Plane Adventures, which features a character resembling the Headless Horseman, a mythical figure appearing in folklore throughout the Middle Ages.
Of course, LEGO also has their own original theme that was full of spooks in the Monster Fighters line. This line had some really great references to some classic movie monsters that closely resemble the Universal monsters. It might be the closest that we ever get to these guys being represented in LEGO form. There was Dracula, a Wolfman, Frankenstein's monster, the Mummy, and even the creature from the Black Lagoon. The main cast of characters all came equipped with some fun Gothic-styled weaponry, and even some replacement limbs to help combat their enemies. Standout sets of course included Dracula's castle, though obviously the Haunted Mansion is the default all-timer. It's the GOAT of this theme. I think the Zombies Graveyard was always my personal favourite though. Something about a cartoonish graveyard always represents the fun parts of Halloween for me.
The LEGO Harry Potter line has done a good job finding the balance between the charming, whimsical storytelling and darker tone of the later books and movies, with Deathly Hallows unfortunately being skipped over entirely. But LEGO still decided twice now to make sets based on the infamous graveyard duel scene from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. In the first release of this set, you can build some graves and a mausoleum along with some skeletons, which are definitely corpses. LEGO really upped themselves with the remake set in 2019, however, now including the ingredients used to transform Voldemort from a little baby back to his physical form. They included a bone from his father's grave, a red stud to represent Harry's blood, and even a small black crank piece, which is Wormtail's dismembered hand. You can even buy a Cedric Diggory minifigure from the first CMF series in the same attire that he's wearing when he dies in this scene, although he's never been included in either of the actual sets.
The LEGO Creator Haunted House is here for one thing and one thing only. It is the Twilight Zone styled Tower of Terror drop system. Designed to reference a theme park ride, you can send your city civilians up to their entertaining ride and then release them at the drop of the hat to their doom and watch them fly on down. These rides in real life always generate some great screams from the participants, so it was really fun of LEGO to base a set from this core idea. And what a set it is, from the beautiful architecture styled and designed of the Gothic house. To top it off, LEGO even includes references from its own past. This is definitely a haunted house worthy to outdo the Monster Fighter one.
An honourable mention has to go to LEGO's 14th CMF series, which was entirely monster-based. It brought brand new costumes for all of your minifigures to wear for the scariest night of the year, and it was really cool to see some classic Halloween icon characters translated to the LEGO stage. You got witches, werewolves, Frankenstein monsters, gargoyles, ghosts, and zombies. What more could you want from a CMF series?
A final entry on this is to quickly talk about the Stranger Things Upside Down house, which released in May 2019 to tie into the release of Season 3. The set features the very spooky Demogorgon and some nice references and things throughout the first 2 seasons. The tree build in particular stands out to me as a great scary piece of scenery, but I really want to talk about the theme itself and what's so scary about it. Season 3 at the time wasn't released yet, as it came out 2 months later in July of 2019. That's when the season itself took place, 4th of July. Season 3 introduced a lot more adult themes, specifically towards the violence. There were teens being melted down into bone and organs, fusing with the Mind Slayer monster, revealing pools of blood and people's inners now becoming their outers. I don't think Stranger Things is going to be a license that will be continued on for more sets down the line from here on. this is probably the one that we get, so we should all jump on and grab it now. It probably takes the cake for us as being LEGO's spookiest sets, just from what the show represents. I personally love a revival series of some monster-themed sets featuring LEGO's interpretations of more famous Universal monsters. Does that already exist with Monster Hunters? Yeah, definitely. But as good as Hidden Side was, it just didn't really capture that spooky feeling that I want. Obviously, what I really want are some of these guys represented in LEGO, but none of these guys represent LEGO's core values, so the likelihood of this being a realistic scenario is extremely slim.
Thanks for watching. Hope you have a spooky Halloween.
Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?
It's now the mash,
It's now the Monster Mash,
the monster mash.
and it's a graveyard
It's
smash.
now the mash,
It's caught on in a flash.
it's now the mash.